Uptown wasn't like all high class. It was like there was some high class, but it's wrong to think that this was just a high class neighborhood. And if you think about it from the 20s, it was very unsettled. It was being built. Most of the buildings we see were being built at the time. I wasn't there, obviously, but I picture the 1920s Uptown just being nothing but a bunch of construction hassles everywhere. And then 1929 hit and it all stopped. So that period was not a gilded area. It was a very confused. There was a lot of money being made, a lot of money being spent, a lot of this, a lot of lives being lost. It was also the years of the highest murder. It wasn't, last year, it wasn't 10 years or 20 or 30 years ago we had the highest murder rates. It was in the 20s, So it's really interesting when you look back. So I see people talking about Uptown that, how it slid into poverty and this and that, but the poverty is kind of weird. It's like my period here, my parents, my family, how it's just kind of viewed as a sort of a dark ages of sorts, a bottom out. But I don't know. I think there was more community connection in those years than there was in the 1920s. I think it was what it was, as it's like as it's just people. Is it community place or is it the people? There were landlord fires, but that wasn't the people. There was there was abusive cops because police could get away with a lot more in Uptown than they could in other places, other neighborhoods. Just like they can now in the South and West Side. And so there was all that, but it's like that's never been in any way embraced because we don't. I don't. There's all these agendas in this neighborhood. There's just too many people with too many agendas. And nobody's just no. I wouldn't say nobody, but if we could all just try to get on the same page just for a day.